everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Decibel. My name is Zachary Powell, and today we have another Powell performing, although I don't think there's any relation. Today's guest is Hayden Powell. He is our first solo artist, along with the first artist we've had on the show that has released music so far. So without further ado, take it away, Hayden Powell.
I've been staying up all night, I've been losing track of time. I either spend my nights alone, or I'll lock my door and go. All these people around me, but what if they just can't see me? Blinded by the guys in stripes, deaf to girls who spill their guts. It's Hallows Eve, and I don't know what that means for me. Been calling you all night, unreplied, and it'd be a shame if you found out I died. But I am fine, 'cause I don't need anyone, I don't need anyone. Lied, I cried out, but I can't reach anyone, I can't reach anyone. Called me on your telephone, saying how he took you home. It was never meant for me, boys and girls on TV screens. And I can't explain the way it makes me feel to hear him say how he loves you to the touch. You in his bedroom is his crutch. No, 'cause it's Hallows Eve, and I don't know what that means for me. I've been calling you all night, unreplied, and it'd be a shame if you found out I died. But I am fine, 'cause I don't need anyone, I don't need anyone. Lied, I cried out, but I can't reach anyone, I can't reach anyone. No, no, oh, no, no. 'Cause it's Hallows Eve, and I don't know what that means for me. I've been calling you all night, unreplied, and it'd be a shame if you found out I died.
One more round of applause for Hayden Powell, everybody. Please. He's earned it. So before we get to the questions, what was that song called?
That song is called Hallows, and it is released on everything.
Go check it out. Okay, now we'll get to the questions. Introduce yourself and tell us how long you've been playing music.
My name is Hayden Powell. I've been playing music seriously for 3 years now.
What inspired you to play music?
So my uncle is, he's kind of a local celebrity, at least in my family. He is in a band called the Craig Russell Band, and their most popular song is called the Kentucky Anthem. And so growing up, I've always been around his concerts and stuff. And so,
Gotcha. Do you play any other instruments?
I play guitar, I'm learning piano, and I kind of play bass sometimes.
You dabble?
I dabble.
Okay, okay. Do you play in any groups?
So I have 2 different bands that I am a part of. One of them is called The Ambassadors, with a bunch of my friends here at school, and it's a worship band, and we play at churches and stuff. And then I've got another band that is almost the exact same members as The Ambassadors, except a friend that I made at GSP over the summer. He plays with us, and we play non-secular music and stuff like that. So.
How would you describe the music you create?
That is honestly a great question. I was looking through this, like the playlists I'm on Spotify, because if you make a playlist, the artist can see what playlists you put them on. And there have been indie study beats to study to. There's been some crazy little bedroom pop indie type things that I have been called. So, yeah.
Now, I see you have an acoustic guitar with you.
Yes.
Do you prefer electric or acoustic? That's a big question.
That is a big question. I'm a rhythm player, so I don't do a whole lot of lead and stuff, but I do think that I prefer electric.
Who are some artists that inspire you?
Man, there's a lot. The first ones that come to my head are like Cavetown and Alex G and the Smashing Pumpkins and yeah, some bands like that.
Who's your favorite artist?
I think my favorite artist is probably Cavetown. Yeah.
If you could perform with anybody, who would it be?
With anybody. Wow. Honestly, I'm gonna say probably my uncle, 'cause yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Where do you want to see yourself in 4 years?
In 4 years, hopefully, I'll be doing good in pharmacy school at Cedarville University. But I would really love to see myself still doing music.
Well, shout out Cedarville. You think you can play us a few more songs?
Absolutely.
Take it away, Hayden.
Today I just felt kinda crazy, and I kinda hate me and the life that I have to perceive. All the love I see in movies, no one pursues me. I'm mostly a joke to all my friends. Why can't that be me? As seen on TV. Why can't that be me? Life feels so lonely, living a teen thriller, a Halloween killer. They're all close friends in a small town. You won't even text back, kiss in their own car. I don't even have that teen thriller. And we go. Called your telephone. I guess no one's home. I feel like I'm going crazy, but sometimes I just love the drama. Forgive me, karma. I just hope no one will hate me. Why can't that be me? As seen on TV, living a teen thriller. A Halloween killer. They're all close friends in a small town who won't even text back, kiss in their own car. I don't even have that teen thriller. And we go. And we go. feel so lonely living a teen. A Halloween killer. There are close friends in a small town who won't even text back, kiss in their own car. I don't even have that teen killer. And wake up. And wake up. And wake up. So this is the first song that I ever released. I wrote it kind of a long time ago, but it's called Moon. I just love staring at the stars, but sometimes your house blocks my view. Never know how to tell you about it. It's a good thing I live blocks from you. How you shine so bright, I couldn't believe it. Don't let the sun steal your light, 'cause I think it's something there. Took a jog down the sorry courtyard, and I didn't even think of you. But how your face lights up on my whole world, well, I almost didn't think of you. Crossing my mind out there, watching you put on your play. I can't have you. It hurts when I stare at the moon. All I see is you. Please correct me if I may be wrong, but you don't like the idea of me. So you're my best friend and there's nothing more. Or do you only see my telescope? Crossing my mind out there, watching you put on your play. I can't have you, and it hurts when I stare at the moon. All I see is you. When I stare at the moon, all I see is you.
That was great, Hayden. Loved it. Okay. Now these questions are a bit more personal. They're more about the song. So start out, what is Hollows about?
So Hollows is about being secluded but in a big group of people.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's like a relatable thing, but being like by yourself at like a party is a great.
I get it, yeah.
So, and I did write it on Halloween. I left the Halloween party early to go write the song, and then I released it in December, right around for Christmas. So it was very fitting, actually.
I think you did the right thing by leaving that party. That's a wonderful song.
Thank you.
What about Moon?
Moon is Moon is about that person. Moon is about wishing to be with somebody that's like a really good friend, and so it's like you don't want to ruin that kind of thing.
Okay.
So I just stare at a distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
This question is from one musician to another. Do you feel more comfortable with a band behind you or by yourself?
I definitely feel more comfortable with my band behind me. Yeah, missing them right now.
I gotta applaud you for going out of your way, though. That's impressive.
Thank you.
What's your songwriting process look like?
Very hectic, and there's no organization to it at all. But usually, I start with a chord progression. I just kind of see like what I've been reflecting on. That kind of reminds me of that chord progression, and it just kind of happens.
What about the recording process?
The recording process is a nightmare, but that's because I'm still learning what I'm doing. And with the EP that I've just recorded that comes out on March 29th, there's a shameless plug. That was like definitely a learning curve in the recording process and figuring all that stuff out. So I'm super grateful for that. I think it'll be smoother in the future, but it was very much a nightmare.
Well, tell us about this EP then.
The EP is an EP that I've been kind of sitting on for a long time. I wrote Hollows, and I knew that was going to be the last song before I actually decided to like release it, because I've been putting it off, trying to record or find a producer, stuff like that. So the EP is 6 songs, and it's coming out later this month, and I'm hoping to be able to do a vinyl record pressing for it. So I'm
I'd get
excited
it.
about that. Yeah.
You got my solemn support.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in today, and thank you, Mr. Powell, for coming by and showcasing all those wonderful songs. Make sure to tune in next week for Pariah, and thank you. Think you could play us out, Hayden?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
When the day breaks and I'm feeling like I'm not so tough, more reminders of my failures just keep building up. You remind me what I mean to you a billion times. I didn't wanna listen, didn't wanna listen. You call me son when I'm not seeking dependence. You send blessings even when I don't show reverence. You were patient when I chose a life that's not so bliss. I didn't wanna listen, didn't wanna listen. Ignorant I am, but you never let go. Sinfulness I showed, but you still call me to your home. Nevertheless, still against all reason you show faithfulness. Now I know I'm still not perfect, but I'm not alone. Your grace has given a kingdom I can call my own. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You move mountains on my own, I couldn't ever climb. You wrote verses far more gorgeous than just words that rhyme. You tore down the voices that would announce themselves as yours. Now I just wanna listen. I just wanna listen. Now I know I'm still not perfect, but I'm not alone. Your grace has given